Hello, everyone. I'm Pastor Paul
And
Cleveland,
I'm Pastor Freddie Cleveland.
and we're pastors of Koinonia Congregation.
Yes, we are.
We come to actually celebrate Patricia Eubanks.
That's right.
She's a PG County resident and has been on the school board there and has just done such a marvelous job with her own company, Mothers.
Absolutely. So we want to celebrate you, Patricia Eubanks, and your company, Mothers, which you have raised children of your own single-handedly, raised them and put them in college.
Yes.
Tell you, and what a wonderful job you've done. And you continue to help the mothers, single mothers, and some single fathers.
Yes.
And we just want to say congratulations, kudos to you. And
Blessings and peace and joy as you continue your work in the ministry.
Absolutely. God bless you.
God bless.
20 years.
This is Maryland State Senator Malcolm Augustine with congratulations for Mother Pat Eubanks celebrating 20 years of Mother, my opportunity to help everyone resource. One of the many vehicles through which Mother Pat has contributed to our community. It is a testament to her fortitude and will to serve that an organization founded January 1st, 2001 is being celebrated with 20 years of giving to our community. Congratulations, you deserve it.
Oftentimes I think about what has helped me to make it as far as I have in my career. Thinking about the area where I grew up, where I can't really think of another person that has made it out and has been able to do what I have done. And that's not really meant to be a brag, it's just more so just what I've observed. And I think about what has helped me get as far as I have. I think about my mother. I think she was the difference. Because I don't think I was necessarily better or any different from the rest of the people that grew up, the rest of the men that grew up around me. I think the way that my mom parented me and my sister, as opposed to maybe other guys' parents, is what made the difference. I always felt that I could talk to her, even the most embarrassing things or things that would get me in trouble. She wouldn't always be happy, but I always felt comfortable coming to her. Anytime I was in a bad position, I knew I could come to my mother. She was always very supportive, very loving. In spite of my father not being around, she did everything she could to be there for me and my sister. She sacrificed her personal life to do things for us. She never really dated. Her time was spent working and being there for us. I know that was very hard for her, but she made a lot of sacrifices that has helped us get to where we are. It's the reason why I've been able to go to the University of Maryland on a full scholarship. It's the reason why I have my bachelor's degree in accounting and business management. It's why I was able to get my CPA license soon afterwards. And it's also why I've just been hired as the director of accounting for a commercial real estate company that's building up downtown Baltimore. I think the foundation that she helped build for me is what has helped propel me forward in my life and career to build a better life for my family going forward. Thank you.
Happy 20th anniversary, Mom. I can't believe it's been 20 years that you have had Mother. And honestly, I've watched you live up to that name. My opportunity to help everyone resource. I've watched you help moms, families, and just anyone around you with advice, resources, and ultimately love. I've seen you be dedicated to this cause. I've seen you cry over this cause just because you have the heart to do so much more. But everything that you have done up until this point is appreciated. Even in my own personal life, you have been my rock. You have been my prayer warrior. All of the things that I have needed, you have just came through for James and I in so many ways. And we would never trade you for anyone else. We always proudly say you are the best mother ever. No one else's mother compares to ours. And that's just because we love you so much and we're so appreciative of all of the things that you have done for us in our life and made sure that we became just good people. I'm so in awe of who you are as a woman, as a mother, and you will forever be my ride or die. I can't wait to see what these next years are going to bring for Mother. And I truly feel that you will be reaching new heights and new goals. And I'm so excited for you. And I love you so much. And James and I love you so much. And all I can hope and pray for is another successful 20 years of Mother and beyond. Love you so much.
At Mother, we're all about restoring the family and parenting the way God intends it to be. This was me feeling overwhelmed by life, not knowing what to do, but I knew to pray. And later, this happened. I became a mom and had the awesome duty of bringing 2 children in the world and raising them to understand why they were born. 10 years later, in 2001, on my way to work, sitting on a bus, which was my quiet time. I didn't have children calling me. I didn't have to think about anything. I could just sit and read or just sit and listen to the voice of the Lord. And as I listened, because I had learned to listen, He had educated me on a lot of things going on with myself and what I needed to do. And He spoke to me so clearly that day. And He told me, I want you to take from the notes I've given you over these 10 years. Share the information you've gathered that's been able to help you. Share what I've taught you about yourself so that you can be strong, so that you can be the mother your kids need you to be. So then you can pour into them. And I heard the word mother. I was like, okay, well, I know it has to be an acronym for something. What does that stand for? And I heard him just as clear. My opportunity to help everyone resource. What you're seeing right now is some of the first things done. First website, first of a lot of different type of graphic things. It definitely continued to push me out of my comfort zone. Here is my former pastor, and I know I've told him, but I need to tell him again how much of a mentor he was for me when it came to working in the community. In the newspaper, during that time, I would even babysit if someone needed me and I was available, because it was all about helping families. I spent many evenings on the phone with young single mothers, encouraging them that God gave you that child, so He knows that you have what's in you to bring out the best in that child. You just have to make sure you depend on His guidance. Talking about not being afraid, the Lord started, I guess you could say, grooming me in 2007 and 2008 on something that He would want me to do in 2010.
In some people's minds, they may consider me the underdog, but I consider myself a warrior. My entire life has been fighting.
My mom was there as I was sworn in board member, Prince George's County. So many wonderful experiences. Meeting some great people, but my favorite was going inside of the schools and interacting with the children. One of the best things I love about that assignment was doing that. Yeah, it's all about the children. It always has been, and it always will be. It's all about them. I help adults to help children. posing a question to you today. What if you thought about 10, 15 years down the line that you were the one, unintentionally of course, who moved your children away from their natural gifts and capabilities God placed within them? God's ways are not our ways, neither are our thoughts His thoughts. And He wants you to know today that you can't do it alone, but you and Him make a great team, and you'll bring out the best in your child. That I had the mind not to bring a child in the world when I needed healing. I spent years going to counseling. That was just another thing that the enemy used to make fear a part of my norm. Fear keeps you from whatever it is you're supposed to do. So I spent many years after that trying to get past that feeling of fear. Oh, I remember the day on a Sunday after I had just given the word for the service. God told me, I want you to tell your life story to help other people. Write a one-woman show. Leap out. What did He tell you to do? You know. He tells us all because we're all here for a purpose. We're all here to solve a problem. You weren't just born just because your mom and daddy got together. Did you know that? Because God didn't have to allow your life to form in your mom. You're all here to do something. What is the problem in the world you're supposed to solve? What are you supposed to do? But you can't do it if you're mumbling and complaining. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? You gonna be about it, or you just gonna talk about it? What you gonna
President Obama did more than just stand at a podium and give a speech. He toured the
Fairmont Heights High School was the embodiment of the dreams of Black students in Prince George's County from way back in the 1950s. It was the first publicly funded Black high school in the county and the symbol of pride for our African American communities. It faced Black disadvantage head-on and demanded opportunity as Black citizens fully supported its construction. And soon after, it became a bustling and successful institution.
Now we will have Patricia Eubanks, Board Member, District 4 of Prince George's County School System.
Good morning, everyone. Short and sweet. I'm honored to be here today. I'm honored to look at the faces that fought the fight to get us to where we are today. When I moved to Prince George's County in 1981, the year after I graduated from high school in Washington, D.C., I heard about all of the rich history of Fairmont Heights. Before I had my children that have gone through Prince George's County Public Schools, I taught as a full-time sub at Fairmont Heights. My children went to Fairmont Heights. So even though I didn't graduate from Fairmont Heights, I've always felt as if I was part of the family. And I thank you, and I thank you for the fulfillment of seeing this day come together. God bless you.
County needs a new school board member. Patricia Eubanks resigned last week. Officials say the county executive is accepting applications and will appoint a replacement by mid-October.